Selling name brand products on Amazon took me from lost and confused college grad to making over $100,000 profit in just my first year. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to find tons of winning products fast leveraging AI, even if you're a complete beginner starting from scratch.
So all we're going to be doing is asking ChatGPT for easy places to look. Now, personally, in my opinion, for beginners, I love the idea of just buying products from big websites like Kohl's, Walmart, Target, Costco, especially brands that only come from those websites. So let's take Walmart, for example. There's a lot of private label brands that Walmart owns that they only come from Walmart. So therefore, we know that because they only come from Walmart, that's the only source. And if they sell well on Amazon, that's where those items are coming from. Then it should become pretty simple to track them down. And being that product research tends to be harder for beginners, this is going to be a really simple strategy you can go ahead and put in. So we're just going to go here on ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, can you please tell me some Walmart private label brands that typically have 5+ sellers on Amazon. Let's see. So we go here, and now it's going to spit out a bunch of different brands that we know are reseller friendly because they have a bunch of sellers here, right? And then we can go ahead and try over in Amazon and see if any of them make sense profitability wise. So taking a look, you'd actually spit out two different options, but it's pretty much saying the same data right here. So we can see like Equate, Mainstays, Great Value, Parents' Choice, a bunch of different ideas of different brands here that we know only come from Walmart. Time and True, I've done some good work with that as well. Now, Equate specifically here is hard gated, which means new sellers can't carry it. However, all these other brands, to my knowledge, are open. You could just use Walmart for ungating, nice and easy. Walmart, because these brands only come from Walmart, we know Walmart's going to work for ungating. So say we just take like Great Value, for example, right? So if we just copy Great Value, then go over here on Amazon, what better place to find the best performing products in a specific brand than the Amazon search page? Literally the best consumer facing algorithm literally on planet Earth. So if we just type in Great Value grocery products right here, we can go ahead and search this on Amazon. And now it's immediately going to show us a bunch of Great Value products that we already know are selling well on Amazon. So this first row right here is going to be a bunch of like sponsored ads here. Now I do also want to mention I'm a big fan of the SellerAmp QVS Chrome extension. It's literally free with your SellerAmp subscription. It's just a separate Chrome extension that's going to show you the sales rank and some other helpful data here on the page. So make sure you download that as well. But now if we go down here, right, we can see, so Great Value, like what pops up initially when we type in Great Value? Okay, like Great Value drink mixes. So like this is probably the most focused one. So let's just start here, right? Great Value drink mixes to look for the most specific type of product within this brand as well. So now we can go ahead and see, okay, right here. So this has got, 100+ bought, 3,000 reviews pretty much right there, 200+ bought, 600 reviews right here. So now, okay, I know that these items only come from Walmart, and I know that these are selling well on Amazon, right? So now, okay, it makes sense that the profitability numbers would make sense on some of these. So make sure you guys watch this entire training here and you'll see the exact process and go ahead and put it in for yourself. And then if you want more of these types of brands and to just work with me one-on-one for this stuff, I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can go ahead and apply for my one-on-one mentorship program as well, where we'll literally get together on Zoom one-on-one and live source together. You'll be around other Amazon sellers crushing the game. I'll plug you in on all my favorite coupons, tips, tricks, and strategies here. So now let's just go ahead and open these up in a new tab and see if any of these make sense. Because the nice thing is we know where these items come from, right? They come from Walmart. So it makes sense that some of these would end up being profitable here, right? So now we have these listings open, right? You don't need a ton of complicated and expensive software for Amazon product research, guys. All you need is SellerAmp and Keepa. Right off the bat, we can see this is a 106K rank. Now, don't worry about the BSR percent here. Just focus on the overall sales rank right here. Taking a look down here at the Keepa chart, we can see the price has been nice and steady over time. Competition's up a tad here, right? But going from 7 to 9 and 10 really isn't much. The price has been nice and stable here, right? And we can see our max cost is $6 right here, right? So now I just plug this in on Google and then we can see the price here on Walmart, right? So we can see, okay, so it looks like most of these are going for, 2.37 right here. Yeah, so 2.37. So this is, let's see, cherry, grape, and orange rise here. Let's see. Okay, nice, right? So we can see, right there and right there here. Okay, so 2.37 right here, grape, right there, 1.66 count. These are 10 counts. Okay, so we can see there, 10 packets right there. So you want the 10 packets right here. Boom. Okay, so it looks like these are each going for 1.98 here, right? So we plug in 1.98. The nice thing is we can actually do math within SellerAmp here. So we do 1.98 times 3, and then we can see, okay, this looks nice and profitable, but are there ways where we can go ahead and get this cheaper here, right? And the cool thing is SellerAmp takes into account shipping, fees, sales tax, literally everything. But, I want to make sure I'm paying as cheap as possible for these products, and ChatGPT is actually really helpful for finding discounts too, which I know from my live streams and everything that you guys struggle with as well. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT like, hey, hey, sometimes I'm polite to it. Can I use my reseller certificate at Walmart, right? Can I submit my tax exempt? It's the same thing here that I can go ahead and avoid sales tax here. Let's see. And we can see, yes, you can use your reseller certificate through Walmart's tax exempt. So we can see, you can also, right? How do I get a reseller certificate? Like, it's different per state, but say like in California, right? You just got to make sure you follow your state's rules here, right? So you can literally just ask ChatGPT right here, and we can go ahead and plug that in, and we'd see, yeah, there's Warner's video from a couple years ago too. Shout out Fields of Profit right there as well. So we can see, yeah, it tells us literally exactly how to do this stuff here. So now I know that I can actually avoid sales tax buying on Walmart as well. So if I take off sales tax here, I think I have 6% loaded up here. We can just offset that. Now this listing becomes even more profitable. And then you guys always hear me talk about discounted gift cards and coupon codes. For example, I don't know about any coupon codes at Walmart, but we can see, ask ChatGPT here, does Walmart have any discounted gift cards, right? And where can I buy them, right? Leveraging AI is so cool. It's honestly so cracked if you haven't used it yet right here. So let's see. Can I go ahead? Yeah, we can see Rage, GCX, right? My favorite place is going to be cardbear.com here, guys, for discounted gift cards. So we type in cardbear.com here. We can see it looks like Walmart gift cards are about like 6% right now. Discounted gift cards are a big hack for this stuff. So we take off 6% here, right? And we can see, boom, even better. And that's the name of the game here, guys. So literally we can just leverage, and we can see like there's new packaging on these guys, but it's not going to be a big deal. You just have to make sure it's the same thing, same formula, etc. right there. And literally we found this brand just from ChatGPT. There's a bunch of other brands as well, right? So we can see, taking a look here, this next item. Right here, we can see this one, the competition's going up here. Probably going to avoid that. There's 37 sellers, but that's not really the reason you should automatically avoid it. The reason we should avoid it is because the competition's gone up here recently. So we can see competition's gone up a bunch there. So going to go ahead and avoid that one right here. We can see this one here, pretty steady here. Going from 24 to 28 is not much, right? So let's see, great value drink mixes here. These are, let's see, a 1.9 ounce, 6 packets here. Let's see. So these are, okay, 1.9 ounce, 6 packets. Okay, so we can get a 3-pack of these. It is fruit punch, cherry, and grape here, right? You can just use Walmart to ungate these fruit punch, cherry, and grape. So it looks like the packaging is a little bit different. You would always need to look at the label and make sure it's the same thing here. But this actually does look pretty promising here. Okay, canister designs may vary. Okay, let's see. These are 1.9, 6 packets here. Okay, so this looks pretty promising here. We can see, yeah, we got grape, cherry, and fruit punch here. Grape, cherry, and fruit punch. So say we plug in, yeah, we just split up these bundles here. So 2.37 right here. And then we take off tax exempt and gift cards here. Looks pretty promising right there, guys. And it's a good keep it chart too. So that's the name of the game here, is we just want to find these good keep it charts and then go ahead and plug in, see if we can make money on the stuff here. So we can see here, boom, this is a good looking keep it chart too. Nice and steady. I wonder if you could even upload keep it charts and see if ChatGPT knows whether or not they're good here. So let's see. So we got like pink lemonade here. Lemonade drink mix. You'd obviously need to make sure these are all in stock too. A lot of great value stuff is actually mainly pickup orders here, right? So we can see, yeah, raspberry lemonade, pink lemonade. So assuming those are all in there right here, we can go ahead and plug in 1.98 times 4. So 1.98 times 4 here, and we can see, okay, so that's not profitable here. But don't forget, guys, we can use sales tax exempt on Walmart, right? Don't forget, we can use discounted gift cards here. So say we get 6% off, right? And we can see, now we're getting close here. Is anyone selling this for more expensive here? We can see, taking a look on Keepa, there's some people buy boxing at like 17 and 17.50 and even 18 here recently, right? So if I plug in like 17.50 here, it is profitable, but it's below $3 profit. So personally, going to avoid that. The red 3%, though, I don't mind that. I'm worried about the overall sales rank and making sure there's good offer count movement here. This one just isn't quite enough profitable here. So I'd want to personally avoid that right there. We can see these guys. This one actually has no sales rank here. We can see, yeah, this has been super stable over time. Like there's no sales rank on this product, but don't automatically avoid stuff with no sales rank here, guys. So if I plug in these here, we can see, yeah, 2.37 right here. Yeah, so we can see it's in stock for pickup, right? So great value stuff typically doesn't ship. So you just do pickup orders for these. Luckily, pretty much all you guys probably live near Walmart here. So let's see. So these are right here. Let's see, 12G packets. 0.42. Boom. Okay, cool. So let's take a look here. So these are, let's see. So we're here at 2.37. 37 times 2, right? Take off tax exempt. Take off gift cards here, right? And then we can see, yeah, it's like $1.50 profit. It's not amazing here, but the ROI is decent, right? And we can see recently people sold this at like $13.50 here. So that makes it even higher right there. So it's a little bit lower profit per unit, but it's pretty small here. And we can see there's a lot of potential in this kind of stuff here, guys. And you can run this play for all these different retailers here. So if I go in and say like what are some other good retailers that have their own private label brands that have listings with 5+ sellers on Amazon to verify reseller friendliness here. Let's see. All right, so this is pretty cool, guys. So we can see here, right? I didn't actually specify other than the Walmart, so it spit out some more Walmart ones here, but you can literally go run this play for these other Walmart brands too. Remember, though, Equate is hard gated for new sellers right here, but check these other ones. Pretty sure those are open. Walmart works for ungating. Same thing with Costco. Or literally just ask the Amazon algorithm what are the best performers in these brands. Just literally just searching it up here. So say like Goodfellow & Co. here. I can copy that. We'll go over to Amazon and see what the best Goodfellow & Co. listings are. So if we just plug this in here, right? We go ahead and see. Okay, so obviously all these are sponsored results here, right? But, okay, so let's see. Yeah, 50 plus bought. Here we can see 5 reviews, 21 reviews, 45 reviews right here, right? So let's open these up and see if any of these make sense too, guys, as well, right? So let's see. Let's open these up, and then immediately we're going to check the Keepa chart, see if there's good movement here, right? And then open these bad boys up and see if there's, other stuff we can take a look at here. So we can see, yeah, these aren't even Goodfellow brand, not Goodfellow brand, not Goodfellow brand here, right? So let's see. Let's open these up here and say, let's take a look. So we can see 37 here, taking a look here. So we can see competition spiking up a bit here, but really the past 3 weeks or so here, it has been pretty stable right there. It's around like the 36 price point here. So let's see. Taking a look on Seller Amp. So it is a 200K rank here, but shoes and clothing is a big category. We can see there's good offer count movement here. So this is not bad whatsoever here. And now I know these listings come from Target. So I just got to Google these here and we can see, yeah, it looks like there's a pretty good sale on these right now, down from a retail price of 18 to, yeah, 13.5 here. Right. And then I'm also going to go here and say right here, does Target have any discounted gift cards? Gift cards here. Right? So plug this in and see here. And it's going to say, yes, they do. Cardbear.com is my favorite aggregator of all of these places. Looks like there's actually some places to get it, yeah, annually on some sale. On a Target too, we can see, boom, yeah, Cardbear that aggregates deals from different retailers right here, 48%. You could go check on Cardbear, the specifics right there. But now we plug in $13.50 right here. We're making $10 profit. We take off 5% for, say, that discounted gift card. Might even be able to do better on Cardbear too. And we can see $10 profit, 78% ROI. And this is the name of the game. This is why I love starting out on the Amazon side of things, which is with just like the Amazon search page source using SellerAmp QVS, right? That extension that displays the data on the search page, as well as using storefront stalking, right? You can literally go from the profitable items we've seen here and storefront stalk these sellers to find other reseller friendly brands too, as well. So we can see there, and you definitely want to check those other sizes too as well. We can see these are a little bit slower here, but I mean, really the past like month, it's been hanging out at 19. Yes, I don't really think we're finding those for like 8, but I can go here to the variations tab on Keepa and see if there's any. Yeah, like these ones got a nice movement there at 32. Offer count's nicely trending down here, right? So at 32 here, let's take a look. Right? Was that the same item we had just looked at there as well? Okay, yeah, so it is. So those will be profitable as well. It's just like a different size. Right there, we can take a look at these as well. Let's see, largely going at like 30 here, not really up at that inflated price of 40 here. We go ahead and plug these bad boys in. 13.5, we plug in that buy cost, take out the discounted gift card here. I don't really think I'm going to sell this for 40. I think 30 is a lot more realistic there. Taking a look here, so at like 31, 30.5 here, but it was an FBM seller going there. So I know if I were to FBA this, I would price it higher, probably more like 33 or so, because buying from FBA sellers is a much better customer experience. So Amazon gives you buy box at higher prices right here. So if we go like at 33, that's not bad whatsoever. $6 profit, 47% ROI. That's the name of the game. So make sure if you're not using AI, you're sleeping. AI can tell you reseller friendly brands that commonly have 5+ sellers, 10+ sellers. You can get the ball rolling pretty quick using exactly what they see in this video. And now you guys always ask me where you start out storefront stalking. Start out on these types of listings here. It's going to make your life a lot easier doing Amazon online arbitrage product research. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can see just how helpful ChatGPT is for Amazon online arbitrage product research. If you guys are interested in working directly with me to implement this stuff, my mentorship program is linked at the link in the description. You can go ahead and apply, find out more information on the private coach program, subscribe for more. Let me know any questions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.